Over the last 5 years, the Kawartha Lakes waterfront market has gone through one of the most dramatic real estate cycles we've ever seen. So I wanted to walk you through what we saw from the start to where we are today. 2020 to 2022 was the surge. When COVID hit, travel shut down, interest rates dropped to near 0%, and equity in the cities absolutely exploded. We saw a wave of early retirees, lifestyle buyers looking for a place to escape to, and short-term rental operators picking up cottages for Airbnb income. Inventory was already tight and demand flooded in, pushing the average sale price from around $834,000 in 2020 to over $1.36 million by 2022. That's roughly a 64% jump in just 2 years. Days on market collapsed, bidding wars were normal, and nearly anything with usable water frontage was sold. Then 2023 hit, and the market froze. Interest rates had jumped, but most owners were sitting on 5-year fixed mortgages, and rental demand was still strong, so there was no real reason for anyone to panic sell. Instead of a crash, we got a standoff. Very few listings, very few sales, and both sides were wanting for the other one to blink. Prices slipped, but there was no real capitulation at this point. But then 2024 and 2025 became the reset. Listings exploded as many people who bought between 2020 and 2022 decided to test the market, but a lot of those properties were priced as if it was still 2022. So a huge number of those were expired or terminated, price expectations finally adjusted, and buyers started coming back once the numbers made sense again. By 2025, the average sale price had pulled back to just under $990,000, which is about 27% below the peak. Which brings us to now and what's coming next. Heading into 2026, it becomes a segmented market. Prime year-round waterfront, that's still going to be competitive and relatively firm. Seasonal and short-term rental heavy stock, more price compression as renewals hit, and the less attractive cottages, the ones that are 3-season, those are going to see longer days on market and sharper discounts. If you're a seller, pricing and positioning matter more than ever. The frenzy's gone. The right property, if you have it at the right price, is still getting multiple buyers. And just to be clear, not all lakes behave the same. Balsam, Cameron, Sturgeon, they each have a different buyer pool. I'll break down lake by lake analysis in another video because they really are micro markets. Quality will separate from the hype. If you want help figuring out where your property fits in this cycle, reach out anytime. I'm happy to help.